Hey, what's going on, guys? I almost just said 3D icicle freeze. What's going on, guys? Freezing the mind here, or Jake. How's it going? It's been a while. It's been a long time actually, and I think the last video I truly uploaded was my interview with Abby P, which that was so cool. That was so much fun. I can't believe I did that. Um, so it was really cool. And whoops, yeah, as you can see, I'm in my car. Probably looks really weird. Probably can barely see my face. It's like one of those movies, like oh, you can see my face, and then the shadow just goes right over. No, I don't know. I'm just being stupid. So yeah, and I have it. I have my phone like on my steering wheel, so it's awkward. But anyway, usually these videos, these random ramblings, usually I just tell people to listen to them. They're not really anything you have to watch unless you just want to watch me talk. But I don't think that's really interesting. Yeah, so I want to try and make this one quicker. Of course, I always say that, and it winds up being a half an hour. So I'm going to try and just get to the point of everything. So first of all, how are you guys doing who is listening to this video? I hope you're doing well. There's been a lot of changes in my life, especially just over the course of, honestly, even just today. I'm still in school. I I should be finishing up in the spring, but then I'm gonna go for my master's right away. And so I have to still figure that out, like what school I'm gonna go to and whatnot. But yeah, so I have that to do, and then yeah, no, everything's been good, but it's been kind of crazy. So like yesterday it was storming really bad, and my basement flooded for like the second time I think this month or within 2 months. And at just 2 in the morning, me and my mom were just vacuuming up water, and my dad helped a little bit too, but he has to leave at work and wake up at like 6. So like we were like, just go back to bed, try and get some sleep. And and then my mom worked all day. I pretty much slept most of today. Like I did a few things, but not a lot. So yeah. So the one big thing I did do today, and that you guys are gonna be shocked that I'm even gonna be saying, is that I actually sold all of my video games. Every single video game and video game console I own, I sold. And I'm going to explain why in a second. But for now, that's pretty much what I've done. And to be fair, I do still have my Game Boy Color, but that's locked and sealed in a time capsule. So obviously, I'm not going to open it up and play it. And then, to be fair, I actually do still have my Switch, and I have 3 games. I have Smash Bros, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, and Mario Kart 8. But those I'm going to be selling in like less than a month or so. And the Switch too. Like everything's gonna be gone. Really, just except for the Game Boy Color, which will be in the time capsule. The reason for that is I just feel like I've just been addicted to video games, and you guys know I very much believe in God, and I just feel like these past few months that's just one way the devil's just been working his way into my life. And if you guys, for those of you who have been following me for like a long, long time, you know that I've constantly had the struggle of like not being addicted to video games, not being addicted, not being addicted. And it's like it's a real thing, man, because I'm so behind in my classes. First of all, I have to drop a class because I just haven't done any of the assignments for like 5 weeks. Yeah, that's bad. Thankfully, that class, I don't need it for my major. I actually don't even need the credit. It's like I literally just don't need it. I only took it because I wanted to have a full schedule, but now I have to drop it. And obviously it's a shame because it's a waste of money. And especially because I freaking did so well. Like I got a 4.0 last fall, and this fall it's like I'm falling right now. It's not good in all seriousness. So, and it's because, man, I come home and I just want to play Fortnite with my friend, and I almost it's come to a point where I almost feel obligated. And I'm really happy I talked to this friend now, and I don't know, he might be listening or watching, but the reason I kept the Switch and those 3 games is because my friend, he actually, like, I met him in New York. He moved to my town. He went to my high school, graduated from my high school, and then for college, he and his family then moved to Florida. So he lives there. So that's the reason I kept the Switch, is because he's actually coming up in like 3 weeks, and he's going to come over and he's going to stay over. And I didn't want to like sell the Switch and be like, surprise, I don't have any more video games, and you know me as a gamer, and we wanted to play this game in person together. So yeah, I don't have anything. Like, that's going to be kind of awkward. So what I want to do is I want him to come over. We're going to play in person. And then honestly, the day he leaves, or whenever he leaves, I'm literally just going to go bring my Switch and the rest of the games back, and trade them in. Yeah, my trade-in was like $400. So I'm assuming the Switch and these games are going to be like maybe 200 more. Yeah. So I really got rid of like everything. I'm going to uninstall Steam on my computer. I really don't play Steam games because all I have is like Skyrim, Rust, Spore. So I'm not going to be playing those. And I haven't played those in a long time anyway. So, but I'm going to uninstall Steam. There's only one game I'm going to keep, and that's Pokemon Go. And I know that most people don't even consider that a real game. And obviously with Pokemon Go, you have to physically move to actually get it to play, which I'd like because I'm trying to lose weight. And I think video games has also been taking me away from not just my faith, and not just schoolwork, even just like other responsibilities, like trying to lose weight, trying to sleep. Heck, I sold my 3DS because I have to play it every night just to, just to fall asleep. And you may think, Jake, that's crazy. No, you don't. But no, you don't understand. In high school, junior year, I would play before I would fall asleep at night. It was just something I did. And I'd wake up and my DS was on the floor or whatever. And then I did it through senior year, and I used to take naps because senior year I was home in high school now. Senior year of high school, I would come home and I'd have nothing to do. So I would just play my 3DS until I took a nap. And then I did it in college and in my first year, and then I continued it into my second year and my third year and fourth, and I'm technically in my 5th year of college right now because it's an extra year. I should have graduated. That's 7 years of pretty much every single night, I just play my DS until I fall asleep. And it's become like a habit that is, it's hard for me to fall asleep. Even I'm scared. I know it's going to be hard. Tonight is going to be hard. Because this is going to be the first night in a while, years, that I literally have not used it to fall asleep. Because I just don't want to feel like that. And I think the thing is, there's been a lot of other emotions I've been having too. I've been having like a kind of like an early midlife crisis, right? Because like, there's just so many things I've been wanting to do, like write my book or make video game music. I mean, even it's still not playing a video game. I've been wanting to learn a new language. I've actually been trying to learn Chinese, and I listen to it on my way back and forth, but I've been wanting to take notes and make flashcards and really start studying. I haven't been doing that. There's so many things I haven't been doing, and it's just crazy because I just really want to do it, and it's just tough right now. And yeah, so I'm sorry, I'm a little awkward right now because somebody is driving, and I have my windows open a little bit, so maybe they heard, but I don't know. All right, anyway, yeah, thankfully they're leaving. Yeah, so it's so things have been kind of rough. And it's just amazing. You wouldn't believe how one thing leads to the next. Like last fall, I was going to church, I was praying, I was reading the Bible, I was really connecting with people through the Bible. I was, I was making lots of friends at school in groups. I was considered the smart kid, and it was like amazing. I got an award. I was on the dean's list. I mean, And then last semester, I still did pretty good, but I definitely wasn't as focused as I was in the fall. And now this semester, so far, has been like a train wreck. And it's frustrating because like I almost like feel like I'm like bipolar. Like I play video games when I get home because I'm so tired and I don't feel like doing anything. And then I get to class and I'm serious and I seriously want to do well. But then I get angry because it's like I haven't done my assignments that I'm supposed to be doing. It's like, what the hell am I doing with my life? Like, and I realized that when I first played video games when I was really young, it's because I thought they were fun and I would still go outside and play them. And then ever since really Xbox Live and online gaming, that stuff has been addicting. But even then, I wound up managing to just, I accepted that I was a gamer, and I don't want to be like that anymore. Because I feel like when you think about somebody, I want you guys right now, people who are listening, I want you to think about someone. If you know me personally, think about me, and I want you to think of certain like aspects that you think of me when you think of me or when you see me. What do you think of? Or if you don't know me personally, just pick a random person. Usually you associate certain activities or subjects or things or topics with certain people. I know I have one friend named Justin, and he doesn't watch these videos though. I actually have two friends named Justin, actually. But I have one friend named Justin R, I'll call it, because that's the last name starts with an R, so JR. When I think of him, I think of RPGs. Like, he loves Persona. He loves Dark Souls. He loves, he likes, like, Smash Bros. And stuff like that, too. He also likes wrestling, and he watches that, and he keeps up with that. And, but I associate gaming with him. And also sports. He likes sports, too. When I think of my cousin Dominic, I think of, like, cameras and like news stuff, and I think of like some video games, but not really, much. I don't really think of my cousin as being like a huge gamer. I think he does it sometimes, but like not like as big as like I am. Because then when I think about myself, I just think of gaming and I just feel like a kid, and just people don't take me seriously, and I feel like even like my parents, though, it's weird how this happens, but it's like I feel like even my parents, they treat my sister like an adult, but they still treat me like a kid. And it's like they still think of me as the overweight kid who doesn't care about anything in life, who's still depressed about life, who plays video games to get out of life and feel like I'm in another world. And I feel like even other members of my family look at me like that. It's like they don't really think of me as an adult because they always associate me with gaming. And so, and I'm always dressed like I don't care. And the truth is all those things are true, though. They're not wrong. Those assumptions about me are true. And I don't like that anymore. And I want to change that. And that's why I just feel like the devil has just used gaming in just the worst way for me. And that's the thing. Gaming is not bad. It literally is my culture. In fact, I'm still trying, like, I just sold all my games, but I already know it's going to be tough. Like, the toughest part, honestly, one of the toughest parts, yes, was selling them all to freaking my local retro gaming store. But the hardest part is yet to come, and it's going to be every night. It's going to be tonight, even. Just me trying to figure out what I should do. I mean, I'm going to read the Bible and stuff, but, it's going to be tough to break that habit. And, and I don't want to start downloading phone games. I mean, I have Pokemon Go, which I'm going to use, but, like, I don't want to use Mario Kart. I want to uninstall that, even though I don't play it. But I just don't want to be associated with gaming. I don't want to be thought of. When people look at me or when people think of me, I don't want them to think, oh, that's Jake who loves video games and that's his culture and he's a gaming nerd and They might not think this, but like, oh, he's overweight. He doesn't really care about anything. I want people to think, you know what? That's Jake. He's very serious about the things he loves, and that's writing, and that's going to be working out. And and he's really smart and, intelligent. He's kind. He's, he cares about the things he does. Like that's what I want to be known as. I don't want to be known as the gamer anymore. I even have another friend named Justin who's like a big gamer, but even yet he works full time. So I don't truly associate, like, I don't think of him as like a gaming fanatic like myself. Like, like obviously, yes, he loves video games. He watches YouTube videos and on games and stuff. And don't get me wrong, like he loves video games. I'm sure as much as me, maybe even more. But I mean, I literally make it like my life, and I want it out of my life. I just want it gone. I want it done. I really want to start making efforts to like lose weight and even just work on myself, because you'd be surprised how like I'm just freaking, I come home and then it's like I just go like a zombie. Like I'm still on autopilot. I've used that term with you guys a lot in my Random Ramblings videos. Sometimes I live life and I feel like I'm on autopilot. And it's like I'm not really paying attention, and I'm just kind of doing whatever because it's comfortable, right? I would play Pokemon, and by the way, I checked, I had like thousands of hours on each DS and 3DS Pokemon game. And that's sad, because it's like I could have been doing other things that would have been helping me in life. And even now, though, too, like I feel like gaming has affected me even socially, because I'm usually a pretty good speaker and also good at talking to people. I feel like I can't even hold a conversation with anyone anymore. And like the Pokemon, like I know where like every hidden item ever is in every Pokemon game. And even the item it is before you even click it. It's like shocking. It's sad, and I don't want that. I don't want my brain cells, to like, keep those things in my head. I want more important things to be kept in my head. So I'm just tired of all this back and forth, and listen, I'm afraid, because all my friends are gamers, and that's how we stay connected. And I'm afraid because we're the person where we come to my house the most. And I mean, obviously when they're here, like I'll play video games, I'll play it with them. I just don't want to own them outside of my friends. So, I mean, obviously I'll be excited to hang out with my friends and play them, but I don't want to own them anymore. And, yeah, I just don't, I don't want to be known as the gamer. I want to be known as everything else you had just heard me say. It's just tough, man. Because you'd be so surprised. Like I was explaining it earlier, but it's like all of a sudden I'm playing Fortnite when I get home from work on Saturday, and I stay up late with my friend, and then all of a sudden my friend is cursing all the time, and then I start cursing because I'm around him like every single day, and then and especially with Fortnite, holy crap, because they update that game like all the time. And so it's like my friend's like, oh dude, they did an update, let's play. And so we play, and I feel obligated. And then yeah, I'm cursing, I'm not going to church, I'm not doing homework, because it's just like, screw it. And it's just shocking how quickly I just change, just playing a video game. And I even still, and I've noticed too that I've been making like, not suicide jokes, because I don't think suicide is funny. And I really don't think, I take those jokes pretty seriously. Like I don't think they're jokes. But I have noticed I've been kind of like, yeah, you know what? Like if God took me right now to go to heaven, like I'd be fine. Like, in other words, like I could care less. Like if there was that magic button to press to go to heaven and be away from everything and run away from all my responsibilities, I would. And I think that's actually kind of sad, because I feel like I'm here for a reason. I think everybody's like here for a reason. And, I know I shouldn't feel like that. So Yeah. I'm, so I'm sorry, guys. This has been deep stuff. This is like, this has been like a lot. Um, so yeah, no, it's my friend actually just asked me to jump on a Fortnite now. Actually, that's why I was kind of slowing down in my speaking because I was reading a text that came up. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to tell him no. I have to do homework. That's gonna be hard. Um, so yeah. It's gonna be hard, guys. Especially, I had so many plans to make videos, like gaming videos. I thought about getting a capture card again and making like skits, like funny skits. I thought about doing like game design videos, like how I like reviewing games. And who knows, I might still do it because it's not like all my gaming knowledge is gonna go right outside my head like so quickly. I'm still gonna, know quite a bit about games and stuff. But yeah, man, Sword and Shield, Animal Crossing, I'm not going to be getting those. Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires, whenever that comes out, I'm not going to be getting that. If they ever make another Pikmin or a Paper Mario or, yeah, no. All the DLC characters. I have the Fighter Pass, so I'm not going to get to try out the last character. Or last two or whatever it is. I also just redid my Nintendo Online for a year. I also just bought a crap ton of V-Bucks. Nothing's gonna happen with that really. I honestly, if anything, I'll probably just buy my friend something with it. Like before I give it up. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, but I got a lot of cash today for trading in a lot of my stuff. And and by the way, I'm not talking games. I'm talking like old plushies, merchandise, rareware things, the things that were sent to me from the rareware headquarters in the United Kingdom, that you can't even buy online. Like I literally sold everything. And it's funny too because it's truly not everything. Like I do still have Pokemon cards, but like I don't look at those. They've been in a box in my closet, so whatever. There are still some things in my time capsule, but other than that, yeah, that's it. So, this video's been pretty long. I wanted this video to be a lot shorter. But I guess that's why these are called random ramblings, right? Because I think that I just kind of want to get out what I want to get out. And, obviously, 20 minutes really isn't that long, but yeah. So that's where I'm at, guys. I do want to make videos, but I want to find a way to make videos. I definitely want to do more interviews. I was trying to do an interview with a woman, but she's busy, so I might have to look for somebody else now. And there is somebody I wanted to ask who I was almost positive would say yes, and he is kind of in the gaming. He is in the gaming field. I don't know if he'll say yes, but I could at least email him and give it a try. Anyway, though, I have to see. I have to see, but I do want to make videos. I have been kind of wanting to edit a little bit. So yeah, but so yeah, and who knows? Listen, I really don't like saying this, but who knows? Maybe in a year or two, I'll be good. I'll be where I want to be. And I'll be like, you know what? I can handle having video games again. And I'll go out. I'll get a Switch. I'll get Sword and Shield and Animal Crossing and Smash Bros. And I'll get it back. If I can handle it, yeah, I'll do it. But that would be a while. That would be not even a year from now. I would want to make that 2 years. At least. So, yeah, because I just don't want gaming to be a part of my life right now. So, well, guys, I don't want to repeat myself. Thank you guys so much for listening, especially because this has been deep stuff. This is stuff I've been struggling with, really my whole life, but, especially right now. And, I'm really I want to focus on the things I actually want to focus on and not gaming, because gaming really just doesn't do anything for me. Yeah, and so I'm really excited to start this new chapter. I know it's going to be hard. Tonight's going to be hard falling asleep. I'm going to try and read until I fall asleep because I'd rather do that. But yeah, that's I think that's pretty much it. I might try coming out with some more music. I haven't made music in a while, to be honest with you. But I might try coming out with some more music. I do still plan on making music for Jeff Game Dev. And I actually have been making music for him, but I think I'm going to try and do a little bit more. So I might upload some things like that, or like things that didn't make the final cut, so that like he didn't like, but I tried making it for him. So we'll see what happens. But I'm still here, you know. I still do check YouTube a little bit. I really don't watch a whole ton of people anymore, but the people I do, you know, I do really care about a lot. And I do like their videos a lot. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching and listening. You know, you could let me know your thoughts, because I'm sure you guys have thoughts on the situation. I've already said it before, but I'll say it again. I don't think video games are terrible. I think video games are great. I think they can actually be good learning tools. I just think that I have an addictive personality, and I just need to get rid of it. And I've already told you guys the changes I want to make in my life, and so I think that this is what I have to do. So anyway, guys, without further ado, I'm gonna let you guys go. I want to say thank you so much for listening and watching again. And yeah, I will see you guys soon for another video, hopefully in like a month or so. All right, take care, guys.